Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with William Hill and Empire Fight Store. He's in MSG. He's having a cheeky little coffee.
Where were you this morning on the another Central Park run?
Where's my invite?
Parsons. We run every morning.
Are you doing one tomorrow?
Actually, tomorrow's a rest day because we've got Saturdays. Are you doing Saturday?
I will do Saturday. Central Park, good place.
For the 8th day on the row.
I know, it's mad, isn't it? We'll talk a little bit about the undercard because we haven't gone into that too much this week.
Yeah, I think good card, competitive fights, a lot of ticket sellers as well. Adam Kanaki, that I just had a wrestling match with up there, threw me around everywhere in the foyer of Madison Square Garden against Joe Chisora-Ngannou. I just said to Adam Kanaki, without putting the pressure on, you're kind of fighting for your career on Saturday. You know, he's had a great run, but a couple of defeats lately. And if he gets beat on Saturday, I think his career's over. Teamed up with Sugar Hill, Ben Whittaker and the guys are all up there. Really good fight for Reshat Mati against Linga. Linga, one of the knockouts of the year against Jose Vargas. Real big underdog victory. Very, very dangerous, very lively. Yankee or Riviera as well, and loads of before the bell action. Look out for Khalil Ko, especially. Great fighter.
Ryder Munguia, I spoke to Charlie Sims. He said that there's been a little bit of provisional talks to try and make it happen. With the working relationship between yourself and Oscar De La Hoya, would that get in between a fight like that? Yeah. Is it realistic?
Whenever you make a fight with Golden Boy, I don't do it with Oscar De La Hoya. I do it with Eric Gomez, who we have a good relationship with. I think the next step for Munguia is the next step for a lot of 168 pounds is vital right now, and I think that particularly. Munguia needs the right fight next. You know, I think he's going to want a big fight, and I think that comes from Gennady Golovkin, John Ryder, Edgar Berlanga. But I think the zone will want him to be in a big fight this winter. We have reached out to Golden Boy and said that John Ryder's very interested in that fight, so we'll see what happens.
If not, could he be a potential opponent for Berlanga after this fight?
That's what I just said, yeah.
Sorry, I was so excited on asking you my next question, which you broke yesterday. Chisora-Ngannou could also be on the undercard.
Yeah, do you know what? That's gone a bit out of control, to be fair. I spoke to Francis last night and I spoke to Derek. All I was saying was that was discussed as a fight they would like to add to the card.
Are you in trouble?
A little bit of trouble, yeah. Del Boy phoned me out. He's like, "What are you saying?" I said, "I just said that they want to do that fight." He said, "Yeah, but it's not... Like, we're not." I said, "Sorry, I'll just make sure that I'll tell you. Ngannou Chisora is not happening because Ngannou is too expensive." There you go.
Okay. Talking about the heavyweights, there's a man who wrote an article slating Anthony Joshua a little while back. Thomas Hauser. He is here today. It's the first time the worlds have collided.
The worlds have collided.
Collided since the article.
He's actually brought a film crew with him, so I don't know what. There's a bit of a setup going on later on.
Stick it on him.
I mean, look. I just thought the article. He's done a couple of butcher jobs on us, but I thought that article was just weird. But there you go.
Are you going to stick it on him?
Am I going to stick it on him? What do you mean stick it on him? He's about. I don't want to say his age just in case he's not that old. But I mean, if I have a chat with him and he says to me, "What do you?" I said, "I think that article is a disgrace." But he's not. He hates me. So.
Press release I saw this morning, although I did see some other rumours circulating, it might not be true, I didn't receive it myself, regarding Buatsi and Azeez. I know that there was talk about free agency earlier in the week and approaching Dan Azeez's team. Do you think that fight happens next?
Buatsi fight? I don't know. We're negotiating and speaking to Dan Azeez at the moment. Frank Smith's had various conversations with him. We're interested in offering him the Bivol fight. Obviously, he's not going to fight Buatsi in an eliminator when he could fight Bivol straight off the bat. But the deal's got to be right for him. I haven't been involved in those discussions. He says he's not fighting Buatsi yet. They haven't done a deal for that fight. But if he wants to fight Dimitri Bivol and we can agree terms, I'd love to give a Brit a shot at Dimitri Bivol while he waits for the winner of Beterbiev against Smith.
Katie Taylor, the rematch clause has been invoked. Chantelle Cameron. Does the fight happen in Dublin again? And sort of the talks regarding that, I know that she wanted it back home.
Yeah, obviously we have to, both girls are on a lot of money for that fight, so we have to make sure we generate the gate to make that happen. That gate gets generated most efficiently and effectively in Dublin. All of those, the terms are already set within a contract anyway, but this time Chantelle Cameron is the A-side. It's Cameron against Taylor. She'll walk second, or all the champions' prerequisites that normally she'd get for the first time around. But because of the size of Katie Taylor, that didn't happen, but she needs to be respected in the rematch. I've seen a couple of comments from her and stuff like that. At the end of the day, the money's huge. It was for the first fight, and it was part of the agreement, and everyone knows that, and we'll move forward to the rematch, and it's a massive fight. It's potentially Katie Taylor's career on the line that night, and Chantelle will be very confident of victory again.
I'm going to rattle two quick ones off. Sonny Edwards and Bam has been agreed. How excited are you to have that?
I'm buzzing. That for me, pound for pound, one of the best fights in boxing. Sonny Edwards against Jesse Rodriguez. Respect to both, because I just think it's a wonderful fight, and that will be end of November, early December. We're trying to announce the whole slate from August to December, so we didn't want to let you know the venue and the date for that. Some people, as they do, you're announcing a fight without a date. No, we know where it's going to be, we're just not telling you yet. But when it's signed, I wanted to let you know it was signed, because how long before Sonny Edwards tells you it's signed? So, respect to both, unbelievable unification.
Eduardo, very quickly, Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk are thinking of having an MMA fight together.
How many news outlets I've had onto me today asking me questions about Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk? I mean, I haven't gone back to any of them. Do you think I really want to comment or get involved in a fight between Elon Musk and Zuckerberg? The answer is absolutely yes. Sign me up. I'm here to promote it. I'm not expensive. Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, you probably don't even know who I am, but I am the #1 fight promoter in the world. I will make this event even bigger than you could ever imagine. Twitter, Facebook, whatever you guys own, pretty much the world, let me on board. Like I said, I'm prepared to sell my soul for this fantastic fight.
Eduardinho, thank you.